Hello and welcome to your latest episode of Brig Bleeds Green, your weekly roundup of fixtures and results from Stirling University, brought to you by your Brig Sport editors. My name is Craig Wright. In a moment, I'll run you through the action from a busy week of tennis, but first, Hannah McNicol will talk you through today's action in the football.
Hi there. Now, we've had very much success on the ladies' football front, with the ladies first winning 5-0 away to Edinburgh, and the second winning 4-0 at home, at which point we had a reporter there. So, Hero, how did it go?
It was a very good game. They played very dominantly from start to finish. They had most of the possession throughout the whole game, and of course, sealing the game with 4 goals put them ahead, and they were happy with the victory.
And we'll take it back. Oh, and men's football, 3-0 defeat to Loughborough for the first today on campus. However, more success for the seconds as they continue their winning streak in the BUCS League with a 2-1 victory against Strathclyde. And we'll take you to Craig for the hockey.
Yeah, busy day of hockey fixtures for Stirling University today. Not a fantastic week for women's hockey in the Conference Cup. Women's seconds lost 7-0 away at Queen Margaret University, and the women's thirds lost 1-0 away to Dundee. However, 2 out of 3 for the men's ain't bad, as the saying goes. Men's first took home a convincing 9-0 win against Heriot Watt in today's early match down on the Gannachie Sand pitches, whilst the men's thirds were basically outclassed earlier today as they lost 7-0 away to Edinburgh University. Game of the day, however, down on the Gannachie Sand pitches, so men's seconds get the better of Edinburgh by 4-2. Our reporter Andrew Baxter was there. Good game today, then?
Yeah, an absolute cracker. Skipper Dan Evans gave Stirling the lead early on in the first half, but Edinburgh pulled one back just a couple of minutes later. Stirling got another one shortly after that, and then scored one of the best goals you'll see down at the Gannachie before half-time. The striker flicked the ball over the keeper. It was a fantastic finish. So that made it 3-1 at half-time. Edinburgh pulled one back after the break. All the pressure was with them, but Stirling scored just before the final whistle to give them a 4-2 lead. It means they're into the quarter-finals.
Yeah, 2 teams in the quarter-finals of the Conference Cup, and a real chance that Stirling could do a good job in the tournament this year.
Yeah, obviously we saw last year Stirling doing well at the Conference Cup, so it's good to see 2 of the 3 men's sides in the later stages of the tournament this year.
That's your hockey roundup for now. Now, Harry McArthur will take you through a match that took place on Monday night with the Stirling Water Polo team.
And the Stirling Water Polo team fantastically got their first win of the season. They were playing at home to RGU. They won 16-9, with the man of the match going to Connie Dimitriou, who scored 7 goals on his own, nearly half the team's goals. It was a really tight game. The first 3 quarters, both teams were only winning. The first quarter went 1 point in favour of Stirling, the second 1 point in favour of RGU. The third quarter went 1 point in favour of Stirling again, and then they won the fourth quarter by a whopping 5 points. And then also a mention to Konstantinos Papadopoulos, who got a hat-trick, and there was a lot of penalties and ejections which kind of went in Stirling's favour, and they capitalised on them. Also, this Friday coming, the women are going to play away to Dundee, and if you keep an eye on our website, we'll update you with that. And I'll pass you back to Craig.
Yeah, now it was a busy week for Stirling's tennis teams. Women's first team, we've become accustomed to being the sort of standard setters in university tennis, and they've proved that again. 3 games in 5 days. Started with a 10-2 win over Exeter Uni on Friday before a 12-0 win away at Cardiff Metropolitan University on Saturday. They then travelled to Loughborough this afternoon and were convincing winners there, 12-0 in the end to the women's first team. Fantastic result for them today. Less successful were the women's seconds team, who went up against Leeds this afternoon, and they went down by 10 points to 2 despite a battling display from the women's seconds. On the men's side, men's first had a mixed bag of results in the past 5 days. They also played 3 games in that time. They went 8-4 away to Loughborough on Friday before a 12-0 win over Exeter on Saturday. However, today they were brought back down to earth by a crushing defeat at home to Durham, 10-2 in favour of the team from the northeast of England. Harry will now run you through the rest of the results from the past week in BUCS.
And starting off with men's lacrosse, who got their first win of the season last week. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep the momentum going as they lost at home to Glasgow. Both teams scored, but Glasgow managed to pull away in the second quarter, and they never really looked back. Ultimate Frisbee also playing at the same time. They unfortunately lost to Strathclyde. The score didn't really represent the play. It was 15-4 in favour of Strathclyde, but it was more even than the scoreline would suggest. Men's rugby, however, they had a fantastic win. They won 36-6 away to Napier. It was a physical battle, but a good match, and in the end, they just destroyed them. And then the golf, they've also had a successful weekend. This weekend past, they won against the Edinburgh the firsts won against Edinburgh, the Dundees won, the fifths won away to Dundee, and also the Stirling seconds beat the Stirling thirds. And I'll pass you back to Craig for the send-off.
That's pretty much it from this week's result. A couple of other things to mark your card for the coming week. As Harry said earlier, women's water polo are away to Dundee on Friday. We'll keep you up to date with the result on that. In cricket on Saturday, the men's first indoor season continues. They play Newcastle firsts and seconds, as well as Northumbria University firsts. And Stirling American football team, the Stirling Clansmen, begin their season with a trip to Derby Braves on Sunday, as they look to go one step better than last year. Next week, we'll bring you more results from the world of BUCS on Brig Bleeds Green. Don't forget, if you want your team featured on today's programme, get involved before 5:45 on Wednesday evenings. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the rest of your night.